Haitini compa, la Guaranizu, Trinidad ni Calypso, the mighty reggae. Drum mix canoni, take and slip so no patales de me du clamo. Deme, oh. Current music, state level music. Current slip to me the Dominic. Current music, state level music. Current slip to music Dominic. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh. Nunca vai nada. Nunca vai nada. You play, let's take you up and play. Nunca vai nada. Yes, yes, I know. Yes, I'm gonna. That's music, message, boy. Oh yeah.
Dominica, good afternoon to you. This is the talk on the block, and if it's on the block, we'll talk about it. This morning, I went to spend some time with the truckers, and it looks like it's serious business. When I left, I was informed that the executive members went to speak with government officials at the top, maybe the Prime Minister, maybe the Minister of Works, trying to find a peaceful resolution, a peaceful solution to the ongoing protests. It appears that the truckers seem determined that they will remain on the road. That protest action started about 5:30 this morning. Vehicle traveling south was blocked. They were there peacefully from 5:30 this morning. But my reports indicate that things turned around when they arrested one of their own. And part of the conditions to stop the protest is to release the trucker taken in by police with no charges. They said they came there with 31 truckers and they're leaving there with 31 truckers. So they're standing with their their fellow trucker. So that was one of the conditions, and of course, waiting for some agreement between government officials in black and white before they move. So these were two of the main conditions. Or we'll continue to have a blockage of traffic moving to and through both north and south. I was able to get to the Whitchurch parking lot this morning and walked across the bridge. There's a big police presence there. And despite calls from the police to move, they remain determined that they're staying right there. And this is what I met from one senior police officer, a warning to go home. While the crowds, the protesters remained. And they were still there when I left there about half an hour ago. I caught up with a few truckers who were determined to stand. I also witnessed a number of the protesters pulling a big trailer across the road because police were prepared to create an alternate route. The protesters also blocked that. Let's listen to some of the truckers.
We have been having empty promises.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, we have been working with the government and its people. We had multiple meetings and we sent over 20 letters to them. And all you hear in well is, yes, you will, and you will, and you will. You in and you out. Matt, let me tell you something. The thing is that, we cannot have so much project in the Commonwealth called Dominica. You understand me? And then you have a government that is not catering for we truckers. It's true we'll have meeting with him. But after that, it's Chupul. So we decide today to, we're not in political vibes. You understand me? Every time we protest or we say something, they say it's politics. One thing I do argue is politics and religion. Because your Bible is always better than my own. But all we want today is that we protesting for work. You have the Chinese coming down every morning. 5 o'clock they're on the port. Why today they're not on the port? Why today they are not on the port? Because of people are not working with us. They're working with the Chinese. Because if they wasn't working with the Chinese would be inside Roseau.
Oh, okay.
They would be inside Roseau, coming and pick up cement.
So somebody sell all the vibes then.
Let me tell you something, eh? Every ship you navigate on planet Earth, it always have a backstabber. Somebody will stab you in your back. It always have that. And people that are doing that is right in our team, but we're fighting for everybody. People are in forefront, but we're fighting for everybody. You don't only fighting for yourself, you know. Because even though, Matt, you are a worker, your wife is labor right, your children is labor right and whatever, and you have a great job, you don't contribute into your family.
That's true.
Huh? You understand me?
I understand you.
So don't put politics in that. If you don't making money, your wife will leave you, your children will hate you because they can't get the education they want. So all we want, Mr. Peltier, is work. We're not there for war. We're not there to fight with nobody. Nobody. They can send all army they want. But all we want is give truckers work in the island so that the tire place can make money. The gas station can make money. The little shops can make money. You understand me? People can send their children to school. They can pay their rent. Don't let them want to cut their light. You understand me? Digicel I'm going to cut their mapping because their children can't watch television. That is what we want. We want in Dominica to work hard. We don't
give the truckers a chance.
Yes, we don't want no money from nobody. We want to work hard for our money so that we can take care of our family.
Matt, to be honest, I tired.
What are you tired with?
It's like our premise are putting nothing in place for us, Matt. Nothing. Our premise are treating us like a farmer that come out in garden with food and put it to boil. While his 4 children, they are waiting on him to eat it. He take the bomb off and he give it to his neighbor children. Matt, we tired with that, Matt. We tired with that. We tired of meeting and meeting and meeting. Matt, I don't know if you play cricket for a bumping ball. Not bumping ball, kakaroba. You used to call it kakaroba. And it's so they have us, Matt. So, Matt, we had to put some tape on the kakaroba to stop bump too much. Okay? So we decided to do something, and I believe I want to be the last time, Matt. I tired strike, I tired block road. I want to be the last time, Matt. Okay? That's supposed to be the last time. You cannot be in a country and we're not getting work to do. Our airport building and we're not getting no work to do. China carrying cement every day, Matt, one after the other, and we're trying to do nothing. We don't like a PH William that have us, some of us. We don't survive in. You understand? We can't take it again, Matt. We can't take it again.
How long you intend to stay here?
Matt, to be honest, me myself, I would say there are a week or 2 weeks, whatever, to be honest. I'm telling you. For me myself, I would stay there until. I'm telling you. To be honest.
But I'm hearing that they may come to arrest you guys. You're not worried about that?
No, man. There is a guy in front of me, and because I did not help, that is why that happened. You understand?
So what you saw happen there?
Well, what happened? We had our plan.
Yes.
When they called to us to do what we have to do, the guy wasn't there. So I tried to start his truck, but the truck had a chip in it.
Okay.
So it didn't start. So then I call him, he come. I start my own, I go across the road. While he going across the road, a woman police call them post and tell them to go in front of the man truck. Inspector Moise, they went in front of the truck, and then she started to shout to them, arrest him, arrest him. And they run on the side of him, open the truck door, and trying to pull the guy from the truck. Terribly shot everything. You understand? That is wrong. You understand? So they go with him. You check?
So you guys gonna stand with him because still.
Oh yes, Matt. Oh, Matt, to be honest, today. Before anything happened, I believe this first thing supposed to be for them to let go, mister. First thing. And we don't miss that to be on bail. We don't want him to be charged. We just want him to let him go. Nothing like on bail, nothing charged. We want him to let him go. Okay? Yeah. Okay, and then we can do what we have to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Dominica. Yes, there are more, of course, truckers standing with the trucker inside.
So all we want, Mr. Peltier, is work. We're not there for war. We don't dare to fight with nobody. Nobody. They can send all army they want. But all we want is give truckers work in the island so that the tire place can make money. The gas station can make money. The little shops can make money. You understand me? People can send their children to school. They can pay their rent. Some like I'm going to cut their light. You understand me? Digicel I'm going to cut their mapping because their children can't watch television. That is what we want. We want in Dominica to work hard. We don't
Give the truckers a chance.
Yes, we don't want no money from nobody. We want to work hard for our money so that we can take care of our family.
And this is not happening, Mr.
No, it's not happening.
The banks are calling?
Well, of course. But National Bank people was right there today and they wasn't even in their uniform. They was in plain clothes, just like you standing right there in front of me. Plain clothes. And they know what's going on. So when a police watching a truck on a road today and telling him you have a bad tire, your light not working, you have got insurance, you have got license, how the truck are going to pay that? If he don't get in work, how he going to maintain his truck? He can't maintain his truck.
So any government officials came and speak to us,
No,
to you guys?
No. Our president told us that the PM say he want to have a meeting with them, but which I find we should never go to the PM.
He has to come to you.
Very good. Very good.
So what about the trucker I was told was brutalized and injured himself?
Yes, because the trucker wasn't behaving in no bad manner or giving no harsh word to any officers on the compound. But because of it, one police officer, I don't know his name, his face wrong and he all in black. And he believe in it. He is a little macho. So he come and pull up the man and beat the man in his truck, pull him out, tear his clothes. And unless, Matt, they do bring back that man right there where we standing there, we are not coming out there today. Because he didn't call for that. He didn't call for that. Because we there now, we protesting peacefully, But that is not Israel and Gaza and Lebanon, You understand me? Israel are one ruler and they believe in they can think the Middle East. But that is not Dominica. Dominica is a place, it belongs to all of us. And let's unite and live in peace. And all I want the government to do is think about his people. The people. The people. That right there, the people.
I see you guys cooking up food right now.
Yeah, we're cooking up food because...
staying there.
Yeah, but if the Prime Minister come, we'll still give him food. We'll give them food, but unless we don't come to a proper agreement, we are not moving. I know they have to come and arrest us, Yeah, man, they have to come house to house and arrest us because we plan for that. They have to come and arrest us.
But are we taking a stand?
Yeah, we're taking a stand because I know we have to stand up in court one day, but we're taking a stand and we have to take that stand, Matt Peltier.
Because let me tell you something, eh? The way Dominica going now is not good. And they put in politics. You see Dominica, like they put in politics in everything. You crying, you can't put a socks on your foot. You crying, you can't buy a school books for your child. But when we talk, you say, we are workers, we talk. But okay, we are workers, but it's we that supporting you. The labor right that crying. You crying, you know, but we, the workers that supporting the labor right, we providing. So, Mr. Belty,
Thank you.
let me tell you something, eh?
You will truth to your word.
You see, Dominica, I love my country, and I want to see Dominica nice. And I want everybody.
It has to include the truckers.
Yes. And if truckers don't make money, no liquor shop or cabaret or whatever will make money. So now, no, we don't go into violence. We don't burn nothing. We don't go into violence. We don't like violence. All we want is work.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Truckers expressing themselves. Good morning, good afternoon to my friend Octavia celebrating her birthday today. Of course, I got her greetings, but you know the drill. Your friend Ferelia wants to reach you and say hi, okay? Happy birthday, Octavia. I hope you have fun on that birthday of yours. Don't you worry, your gift is safe, okay, Octavia? Continue to celebrate your birthday. But let's go back to the telephone. A lot of callers are coming in at this point in time. This is Q95, and this is the Talk on the Block. Let's take a phone call. Are you there?
Matt,
Yes, I'm here.
thanks Dominicans to hopeless.
They're hopeless?
We have demonstration and police coming and beat up a man quietly demonstrating.
No. Before you continue, when that happened, the truckers were not. They were not there. They were not there. He was the first trucker, and when the police took that action, according to the truckers, they were not present. So they took him away to the cells or the police headquarters, but they were not present because they said if they were, something like that would never happen. Okay.
And what they should do now,
Mm-hmm.
go and shake it from the police station, make them let go this other. And something else, them police supposed to respect people in Dominica, you know. That is because Dominicans too soft with the ignorant, stupid, dummy policemen we have there. Dominicans too soft. That is why those police doing that. It is time that we stand up and let those police know. We are the law, not only them. Some police, but Matt, Dominicans too hopeless. Police should be respecting people. Something has to be done to make those police, those stupid, ignorant, greedy police, respect people. As a simple demonstration, and those police women, they have to know their place. Dominicans have to put those women in their place. That is nonsense in Dominica, man.
All right, let's take another phone call. For if you want, you can go join them. The truckers, give them some support. Staying on the phone is not giving them support, so go there and give them some support. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Love, life, light, healing, joy. Mr. Pelty, blessings.
Blessings to you, sir.
But to get food now?
No, I didn't stay enough to get food, no.
Maybe if I go in there to see if I get a wing. Mr. Pelty, let me just say something quick before I come on the truckers. Matt, some Nigerian hacked into my phone and also my WhatsApp down, but calling everybody and asking them money on my behalf. Anybody that gets no message saying blessings, looking for money or raising funds, that's not me. Matt, 3 people already called me and telling me, sorry, they cannot help me. Matt, let me take the truckers. Matt, I was going downtown by Flow to rectify that situation there, Matt. And me, myself, Matt, I walk around. I had to walk from by Miniers to go right by Auto Trade, Matt. Matt, you know already do our food. Matt? Okay. Matt, what I mean myself, I say plenty things in solidarity with the bosses or the truckers, whatever they are, Matt. Matt, I hear the brother say, Skerrit come there, they'll give him food. I think all you should, let me not say that what I was about to say. Matt, the truckers have to understand, not just Romelo, the guy they beat. or is some written agreement where all you need to work, the partner say it, or your wife not just going to leave all you, they might stay there, but they have other men, or you look on their children have to be prostituting, the boys selling drugs, or they in all kind of cautioning. But the Chinese and Gadakan are working hand in hand in impoverishing Dominicans, man. Matt, you remember years ago when Skerritt and them said the amount of project that's going to be in Dominica and ask guys to buy bigger trucks, Matt?
I remember that, yes.
The bigger trucks, they asked them to get, Matt. And now they have bigger trucks, plenty of them. Matt, they sit down there begging for work in their country. My brethren, me myself, if I was a trucker, I maybe I would come there, but me might have my own means of doing things, Truckers, me might have let me not talk too much. But you cannot be that abusive to your own people. And the guy used an analogy, they're very interesting. I don't even talking about farmer. You come out where you come out. You're my father. 3-4 of us that we hungry. You there cooking a big pot of food. When you finish, you taking the food, you sharing it to all your neighbors, Matt, and your children, they're hungry watching you. That was a good one, Matt. I don't know if you picked that up.
I picked that up. Very good.
And that's what he's doing. Loan, grant, passport money. You taking it and giving to the Chinese and Gadakan. But that is where he wants Dominicans on their back like a turtle. But you put a turtle on its back. If somebody don't flip it over, it's staying there and die. Do you know that, Matt?
I know that, yes, of course.
And that's where Skerritt wants Dominicans. Men and women and children too. So all of them can mark time and peel on and net to his day. Dominicans.
I heard one police saying blessings this morning. I was right there. He said, well, my child was not allowed to go to school this morning, but this is one of the sacrifices, Dominicans have to make. You have to make a sacrifice.
Yesterday, I told you leadership, and in various spheres, Matt, if I use reference of a parent making sacrifices, being selfless, and be principled, Matt. And the guy said it. I agree. I'll be arrested. Take me to court. But guess what? Your little guns and foolishness and you want to brutalize people. Matt, I warning police, so do big blessings. Arrest me. But Matt, I just want to tell them, truckers, this is just the beginning. Nurses, police officers themselves, Matt, supposed to be lending solidarity. I know plenty of them there and they just checking they have to be there, Matt.
As a matter of fact, I saw a few of them there giving support. I saw a few of them there.
I'm telling you, some of them just checking, boss. They call me out, I have to be there on duty. But a lot of them checking, boy, if more people would just shut down that damn country, I would just show my true colors. I'll just open up and they need to arrest Skerritt and his cluster of criminals. Thank you.
All right, Dominic. Yes, I did see a few police officers who actually whispered to me, well, the guys are getting all their increases and I'm not getting, you think I'm going to stand up for nonsense? 134. You think I'm going to work for nonsense? 449. So there are some senior police officers who are supporting the cause. It's 1:34 in the afternoon. Call 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, 616-4257. And some people seem intimidated by, they're doing videos or taking videos and police are saying, you can't take my picture. I've told you before, I've done that for many, many, many years, over 25 years. You have every right to take your pictures in the public, but not in their private space, okay? Meaning go to headquarters for security reasons. You might not be able to, but if you have, if you're taking pictures, you can take pictures in public spaces. On the telephone, good afternoon to you. This is the Talk on the Block. Talk to me, yeah. Hi, Nurse, how are you?
Oh, I'm in solidarity 110% with the people that are out there. Because I want my money for the land in Wesley that the Prime Minister tell all of us, the whole world, he pay all the people for the house and land. Skerritt, give me my money, please. I am upset, I am vexed, and I can't take that money. You need to come and go. Bye.
All right. A frustrated nurse waiting for her monies from the airport. 1:35 is the afternoon time. Talk on the block. Talk to me. Yes?
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt. I want to encourage the protesters not to hold the fort, and I want to advise them to, Matt, if while they are protesting peacefully, Matt, if any police lay hand on you, knock them back, and when you knock them, make sure that they feel it. They didn't tell you with what amount of strength they were going to knock you. So knock them down if you can knock them down. Just do not make police put their hands on you and then come and beat you. And to the truckers, when they attack one, they're supposed to, all of us are supposed to jump on the police that attacking them. Just what kind of a business is that I hearing? They beating fellas and man just standing up there looking at it.
But based on my information, Brian, they were not present. The other truckers were not present when that situation took place. Yeah?
Oh, Matt, because I was saying, Matt, I'm concerned about that. All of us together fighting for a common cause. Police coming and beat me and everybody understanding things. That's how we do it in Marigot, Matt. You touch one, you touch the whole village, Matt. And that is what we need to continue as this process is being sustained in Rosewood, Matt. Because it is encouraging people around the country to prepare themselves for another day, Matt. Thanks a lot for the...
Thank you. As a matter of fact, one of the conditions I've been told by the truckers, this man in the cell arrested by this particular police. According to the truckers, this will continue if this man is not released. I'm just saying what I was told by the truckers. Someone else is sending me a message. Where are the people who keep saying that they're ready? The movement is now. The citizens should now join the protest action because this one is for Dominica. Those who keep talking boots on the ground and workers not ready and who is not to organize, now is the time to join the truckers in this movement of Jah people. That's just a WhatsApp message. We'll take more phone calls. Are you there, caller? No, you're not. On the telephone here, talk to me.
Matt, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
And good afternoon to all of your listeners. Matt, I always like to get the two sides of the story, but when I listen to the truckers, Matt, I seen these guys do nothing wrong. They're looking for work. And once a man who's looking for work, that's the best. By the sweat of thy broad, man shall eat bread. And so, Matt, because it's work they want, I was standing in solidarity with them. Anything they're asking to help their physical body to stand, it could be for food, to buy drinks, juices. Matt, I will be part of it once it's announced. Okay? So I am encouraging them to stand strong because every man has to stand for their family. Every man has to feed their family. And if they don't work,
something went wrong with your phone there. You can call me back. I'm just reading some story there concerned the British government not ruling out terrorism in travel, new travel advisory for Dominica. I suspect that was just issued on October 15th. Let me read the story. The British government has issued new safety guidelines for citizens of the United Kingdom who are traveling to Dominica, and it is not ruling out terrorist attack. That's a serious message here. As part of its safety and security guidelines, which were updated on October 15th, the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO, advised British tourists to take precautions to protect the personnel safety amid crime. The advisory pointed out that although there is no recent history of terrorism in Dominica, attacks cannot be ruled out. I read that line again. Quote, there's no recent history of terrorism in Dominica, but attacks cannot be ruled out. There is a high threat of terrorist attack globally affecting the UK's interests and British nationals, including from groups and individuals who view the UK and British nationals as targets. Stay aware of your surroundings at all times. In terms of crime, the FCDO issued a long list of precautions for British travelers for their safety in Dominica. They are: make sure your accommodation is secure. This also applies if you're staying on a yacht. Take care when you're walking alone off the main roads. Take particular care around large gatherings, including streets and beach parties, especially after dark or during festival season. Avoid isolated areas, including beach after dark. Only use licensed taxis. Do not carry large amounts of cash or jewelry. Leave valuables and travel documents in your hotel safe, or in your hotel safe or safety deposit box. Keep your doors locked when driving and do not stop if pedestrians try to flag you down in your vehicle. Advice also given to the LGBTQ travelers. Attitudes towards the LGBTQ community are mostly conservative throughout the Caribbean. The advisory said certain same-sex sexual acts are illegal. LGBTQ travelers should be mindful of local attitudes and be aware that showing affection in public may attract unwanted and negative attention. Warnings were given when using the roads in Dominica. The roads on the island are sometimes narrow and in poor condition. The advisory continues, Very interesting. Pedestrians often walk on the roads and drivers swerve to avoid potholes or fail to indicate before they pull out. There are a few road signs and easy to get lost. If you have an accident, call the police and do not move from your vehicle. The main highway from Douglas Charles Airport is prone to landslides after bad weather, and there are sheer drops where the road has fallen away. Avoid driving on this road at night. The advisory comes at a time when Dominica is in the midst of its independence celebration and is getting ready to stage its signature event, the World Creole Music Festival. It is unknown at this point what impact the advisory will have on these events. This is Dominica, a travel advisory for British citizens traveling to Dominica. I don't know what tempted them to write this advisory, but I still conclude Dominica is a relatively safe place. So 1:44 is the afternoon time, but the British people know what they're talking about. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there? Yeah. Yes, sir. Good afternoon to you.
Those guys, as you said, there's some policemen that supporting the cause, but there's some that come to war. Because this particular policeman, I'm the one that called yesterday and for more militancy. And this guy, I just rest on the barrier and Mr. come and push me off. And he telling me about to come at his home and come at his home and come at his home. But the day for coming at his home, he wouldn't know it. Because I'm not taking it lightly. Those fellas come for war. And right now we have to be very militant. And then they hit us and we hit them back. Because I prepare for that today, They hit us and we hit them back. That's why I keep telling you, brother, you keep talking about illegal firearm. But those that have the illegal firearm, I asking them not to give it up because the wet days will come. When we fire that, when we fire back at, you understand?
So you were there this morning, you were expecting tear gas or something like that?
Say again?
Or were you expecting tear gas this morning?
Yes, definitely. I was there. I saw you there. I was. And I definitely was prepared for that. And these guys have to come better than that. Because what they're doing, they're provoking the people. And when the people respond, one come in and one his hand on his trigger and like he most and if that fellows at the back, they could just knock him out. He don't realizing that. You understand? Those that come in for war, let them come for war. And when you see they get war, they will have that to tell the world.
All right, Dominica, thank you. Thank you. So please, police officers, be careful. You know, I got a clip this morning from a young man making a lot of sense. The police themselves have to be trained in how you approach people. You're coming to a situation where, you know, the guys are very upset. So why do you want to create a confrontational attitude? I also spoke to a few truck drivers who told me that this situation is just not a partisan, a political one. Huh? Let's listen there for a minute. Where you? I'm trying to get this clip there.
Let me talk to you. Is that a political move? No. That's not no political move. You have to come political. That's not a political move. We are just fighting for our right to feed our children and to maintain ourselves and to get on our feet. That's all, and we have been taking us for a ride for the longest while, man. And we cannot take it anymore. When I buy a tire for my truck, $1,500, Chinese tire coming in free in the country, free of charge, and not paying no tax, nothing. That can't happen. We have to put on our foot. Boots on the ground now. But tell me, because I was told that a trucker was arrested and brought down to the cells. Yeah, well, a trucker was arrested because Inspector Moses asked them to arrest him because he cannot move the truck forward. And she tell him, don't move, the officer, don't move, stay in front of him. And as the truck rests by him, he tell him, arrest him, and they beat him up, brutalize him, and let him go. But it was late. We come there late. That's why chaos don't happen there from since morning. That's so why is that truck at this time? Well, they have him in the but the other members when they check him. And unless he haven't released, we are not moving. We need to go back with him. We came with him, we have to go back with him. So you're gonna stand there until? Yeah, man, you have to release. You have to be released. The truck have to be released. Charges dropped as well? Well, we need all that, and all that has to be done before they release him. So you say your president's meeting with the top officials of government now? Yeah, yes, the meeting now. What are they looking for? Well, the proper rate, and then the work. Guarantee for work. Yeah. All projects that's going to be in Dominica, we shall also be on board. The company can bring the trucks, but the local truckers supposed to be first man on board. All in it, some percentage. Yeah. If we can maintain the company that come, they can bring their back up. But Dominica we not pick the trucks that can run vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because we are paying the tax. So where are these Chinese trucks though? I haven't seen them this morning. Because they get the news. We won't see them now. We will not see them, but they won't come because they get the message. And then if we don't get satisfaction from here, they want to come down, we'll go up and meet them. You're that serious? Yeah, if we don't get our satisfaction, what we need here today, work and proper price of work, and we don't get that here today, we will go up and meet the Chinese at the airport. They don't come down, but we'll go up and meet them if we have to go up and meet them. This is just a trailer. That's our place. This is a trailer. And the trucks that they are now, that is just, we have another 50% of trucks that cannot come there because why? They are not licensed insured because we are not making money to maintain our trucks and to pay license insurance to go on the road. If we have to lose to feed our children, we can't go and buy a tire $1,500. You know, so we need work for all those things to go on. We need work, man. Also, I have kids going to school. I know they don't even pay their school fee. They might buy their books. Things are that bad? Yeah. I haven't paid their school fee. I haven't paid their school fee. You know what I'm saying? And I have a truck. Every day. I have a dump truck. You want me to go and drive for a Chinese? Man telling me go and drive for Chinese and I have a truck. Ask us to go and drive for him while we're in the meeting. You tell Chinese if maybe don't see in good light because they are wooden glasses.
Well, have you met with the contractor on the airport project?
Yeah, there was anything on MMC, that is CR5, that's the Chinese, and Carl Moran.
Let's go back to a few phone calls. On the telephone is 151 already. I saw Mr. Hillary Shillingford there in the last minutes. I'll try to give you a call a little later. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yes. I can recall in time of Rush and Tompkins, Nelutia, and North France. They had a quota for locals. And any company would have had to employ a certain number of Dominicans in various aspects of the business itself. But where has that gone to? Because you've seen 100%, they had this Dominica Strong, and it's only Dominica Strong that was employed, the dumpers and backhoes. Now, you have all the other companies, and that's how it goes. So I do not know, because this little thing that's happening right now, that should not have happened if this was given some attention, and that is basic. So I do not know what really transpired. So the authorities need to revisit the whole thing and see how they can resolve that matter. Because I can recall in the time of Miss Charles, about 50% of the employees were Dominicans. Not only the dumpers, you find all different types of people from all languages and stuff, like all countries, coming to Dominica, and they're taking the little jobs of the people. And for your information, they're talking about cheaper. Those people are not cheaper than Dominicans, and they don't work better than Dominicans. It's just, I don't know if it's an act of wickedness or what that is happening right now. This has to be visited. That is unfair to the people. I mean, that is not politics. Let us put politics aside. Let us look at the welfare of the people. I don't think it is fair to the people. They need to visit that after all, man.
All right, caller, thank you very much. I think I spoke to you earlier about a young man making a point as it relates to the tactics that the police are employing at this time, which may be wrong.
You say you're legitimate training in what? Conflict management. The man need to do that. Why? Well, how can you come in a conflict environment and create more conflict again? And you're outnumbered. Exactly. You're outnumbered. How can you come and cause more problems? That don't make any sense. You come there as the police, you have a job to do, you come there, you meet first thing you do, you go to the person that running the demonstration. And you tell him, how can I help you so you can help me? You check where coming from? That is how the man have to approach the situation. And then the man will tell you, well, okay, we're protesting for that, Now, you as the police now, you can ask him, okay, well, before you're protesting, no problem. But help me so I can help you. Let some people pass, back on this side of it, let some people pass, and all you can do is protest. Because that is something they cannot stop. They cannot stop protests. You check people can protest is our right in our country. But if you handle it smart, by training the people to understand what is really happening, then everything will go smooth. All right, brother. Thank you.
Good point there as it relates to conflict resolution. The police have to be trained in that area. Good afternoon to you. 6 minutes to the hour of 1 o'clock. Let's take a phone call. The overseas line. Are you there? Yes?
Hey, Matt. How you doing today?
How are you doing, brother?
I'm good. Matt, you said something with British citizen and terrorists, in Dominica. I wanted to look it up myself. What newspaper? Was it the Times of London?
Dominican News Online. Look it up. Okay?
Dominican News Online. So, yeah. Matt, do you, Matt Peltier, believe that?
But I just said Dominica is still a safe place, but they have information I don't have. So you can, if you have the information that Dominica is a safe place, like I just said, contact the embassy, the UK embassy, and dispel what they, of course, said to the newspaper.
Matt, I'm gonna make two more comments, and then I'm gonna go.
But don't blame me. I'm not the one. I'm not the British official. They are the ones who made that. Who, of course, advise the citizens to be very wary about visiting Dominica. So talk to the officials the UK officials. Huh? I understand Dominica. I will say that Dominica is still a safe place, but I don't know what the information that the people have that you and I don't have. Okay?
Okay, let me make a quick point, Matt. Two quick points, really fast. Matt, it's funny the British, if they did say that, they didn't tell the citizen in Israel, they didn't put out a statement like that. And secondly, Matt, my partner Brian, Matt, how comes Brian talk a good game every day? How come he didn't jump on the bus and come down with the truckers? So, they talk. Brian, come down, leave your farm and come down.
Would you agree that the protest action that the truckers are involved in at this time is that the right thing to do?
Matt, I have to do my research. I don't know much. So let me do my research, I'll get back to you, Matt.
Right. Oh boy. Your research, after all you have heard, you're still looking for research? This is why I always conclude you're very biased. You're looking in one eye, like what they call I'm trying to get the fish, a saw. You're not opening the other eye at all. You're just behaving like a saw, my friend. All you could have said, you're standing for your rights, like the truckers are doing this time. 156 is the. If it's right, it says right. If it's wrong, say it's wrong. Hello on the telephone, 157. Talk to me. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes.
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Yes.
I am in solidarity with the truckers, and I will not tell us when we have to go and when we haven't got to go. When our boss decide, we'll go. When the cars decide, when the motorbike decide, he will not tell us when to go. He don't have to know when for him to go.
On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes.
Matt, I will listen to the rest of your program. Let me make one more call. Matt, you need to get a clip going to the archives where Skerrit was telling Dominicans, we Dominicans, Matt, how much money foreigners that are working in Dominica are sending back overseas, Matt, in the millions. Can you remember, Matt?
I remember, yes.
The man come out of the blues, no questions asked, unprovoked, and tell us Dominicans how much money foreigners that are working in Dominica are sending back to foreign. Matt, I don't know if it was yearly. It was an annual thing he was talking about. Wasn't that so, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Matt, what manner of madness is that? Matt, we are hearing for years that crop of criminals, that cluster of criminals that passes for politicians. Matt, they keep saying for years Dominicans lazy. Matt, haven't you heard that, Matt?
Many times.
They say we are lazy, we don't want to work. Haitians are coming, St. Lucians, everybody working Dominicans, all they want to do is sit down and smoke and see war. But these are real criminals all you're dealing with, Another thing is joke, your livelihood they're taking away from you so they can use your wives, your children, your girlfriend. So, Matt, when I watch what is happening in Dominica, Matt, and people talking about they don't want to be, political. Your whole survival is based on religion and politics. Faith, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So walk blindfolded, and God will provide. Hey, people, wake up from all this blood-clot, stupid slumber and fight. These guys have waged war on Dominicans. Matt, we're missing billions missing. I see police outside Andrew Holness. Home, Matt, looking to search, interrogate, to seize. How much, Matt? 28 different saving accounts, Matt?
Bank accounts, yes.
Bank accounts. The man have about 28 of them. If they did not demolish and destroy the IPO in Dominica, the IPO thing would be able to do their investigations. They were about to take these criminals to court. What they did, they come and they dissolve the whole thing. They put who they want and do the magie. But I think maybe what Skerrit and Joe Holness have nothing on Skerrit or Skerrit, but why Matt Dominicans have to fight there? Not me myself, I don't have much thing. My foot is not in a good state, but I will still lend solidarity if any resistance in that country and the police or police officers can do me a favor, kill me. Do not brutalize me. I am warning. Have a blessed day, sir.
Have a blessed day yourself. 2:00. I'm just getting some word that the police are issuing their last advice, and they will give some tear gas. Based on what I saw this morning, I think the situation might just turn to the worst. So, please move cautiously, okay? Actually, from what I gather, the police have started issuing tear gas, releasing tear gas, and people are now running away. I'm trying to get some live shots. So Lofty is live right now.
They have a day care when that man doing. They have a day care we father. No boy.
All right, folks, I'm just trying to get myself back on track, as it were, in terms of the gas that has been punched in the air by the police. Sort of calm down the situation for now. Let me see if I can make my way closer. I know that.
We have to go going back. They have to finish all the tag gas. The financial center. All expired tag gas the Chinese give them. They will see today. Yeah.
A number of people are suggesting or saying now that there's a daycare in the area. Well, some people now, some people basically are saying that they're in the home with the children, and they are requesting assistance. Let me see if I could get back to the site here as it relates to the action that is going on here. Well, folks, that is no new thing for yours truly on the front line. I've been in a number of situations like that, reporting to you, and the heat with tear gas in the area. Yeah. That is basically the scene here still. The road is still blocked. Well, the truck drivers dispersed, but they're still around. But the road is still blocked, people. At least my estimation, I counted about 20 rounds of that tear gas was released in the air. But I can tell you, it has now stopped. But I think the police, they may have basically agitated the people here by firing that gas. The people are now regrouping. Yeah, there's much more. I can hear that.
Of course, we are following the live there of Loftus Durant live on the scene. Now getting reports that the police have released some tear gas in the area.
The people have been pushed back, sort of. What I can tell you is that the people are regrouping as we speak. And I think as the night draws nearer, things will shape up, not for the best here. If you are hearing much more tear gas is being released.
Speak on behalf
we want to speak on behalf
public. I want you to put it public. My name is Clay Shipley. We pull up, buddy. You see where they're selling it? Flim it.
By your port.
You see where they're selling it by our port. We don't have no problem with the police.
Folks, much more tear gas. Much more tear gas is now being sent our way. Watch this roof. Watch this roof of this building, people. Watch this roof. Basically, that roof is on. Watch inside this area. Right here by this tire. It is this canister here. Yes, I know about the daycare.
You know what they care right there? They want to care. They want to control the population. Don't be concerned to control us. And Mr. Prime Minister, if you're watching me, I do not tolerate them thing there. We never had no violence against you. You know.
All right, folks. People are talking about. People are now talking about.
Let's see if we can take a few more calls there while we keep monitoring Loftus Durant there. On the telephone. Are you there, caller? Yes, hello.
Just come to school. Roger. They're going to send more. Yeah. And that's it.
Kopal, you there live?
Mark.
Yes, you're live.
Mark, good afternoon, Mark. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Yeah.
Mark, people are fighting for their life in Kentucky. But tear gas tear gas in Kenfield at a time when children are leaving school, man. It is a peaceful people are staying up peacefully, man. And the police officers decide that they are killing people tear gas, man. It's very fucking Kenfield, man. It is very massive, and the truck drivers decided not moving, man. That thing can be resolved in a better way, man. Every time people have issues in this country, it's tear gas, and not tear gas. It doesn't worth it, man. It does not worth it. My heart goes out to the school children. So many school children coming from school now, man. And the amount of tear gas people.
But I'm also hearing, Copel, that the workers at Clare Harbor are being affected, and in the offices, and the tear gas is going there as well. So not only school children, but the workers at Clare Harbor. You know, we have had an experience, or we have been told that a lot of workers will be going home. Now they're being affected with tear gas. So the situation is getting more serious as we speak.
And parents are crying now because they lose the children, now they have their children and they're out of the tear gas. People running there, they can't find the children. That is that is totally unacceptable, man. It's totally unacceptable, man. It is very ugly, it is very nasty, and I think the Prime Minister should deal with that from state manually rather than going beyond that. They should have dealt with that better than that.
Right, thank you, Copel. You can call us back if you have more information, but let's see if we can come back to Lofty at this point. Yes? I suspect he's been affected by tear gas himself. I can see the teary eyes and the wash walk.
Sort of a tense situation a while ago, but it is what it is. All that happens on the front line. The people, I can tell you, most of them have dispersed from that area, but slowly but surely they are regrouping based on what I am seeing from my vantage point. The road is still locked, it's still blocked, and I guess that has basically aggravated the situation at this time, so that this road will remain, as I can see here, much more tear gas is being punched in the air at this time. I am in the old mill area as we speak, and the effects, I can see some thick smoke in that area. Let me just pan my camera to give you guys a view of the smoke that is coming our way here. Can you see that? Yes, right between the bus and the van right here. If you look on the road right here, the area is basically thick with that tear gas smoke going across from west to east at this time. There's a daycare in that general area. The owner of that daycare basically had to shut down that daycare. Wow, as I speak, much more tear gas is being hurled across. Now the housing scheme area generally at this time is being bombarded by tear gas as we speak. I can see a number of young men, a number of people, they are still running, trying to get away from the effects of that tear gas. Yeah, that is some smoke. That is some smoke.
Let's see if we can go to the telephone while we continue to monitor Loftus Duran. Let's see if we can take a few phone calls. I guess persons are maybe in the area and trying to reach me at this point. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Yeah, Matt, quickly, I want to share some of our experience quickly, Matt. With the tear gas, Matt, the people, when the tear gas land, once you see you bar up your nose properly with a wet rag and so on, you cover up your head properly, Matt, you take that canister and you send it back from where it came. That is our experience in Marigot. That is why when they come to Marigot, they cannot use tear gas because we're feeding them back with the same tear gas, Matt. That is how we have to do. The tear gas wouldn't kill you. Once you protect your nose and your mouth and your eyes properly, you take that canister and you send it back for Valerie and Corbett, my brother. Check, that is how we work in it, my brother. Don't let that afraid you. To send back the tear gas for Valerie and Corbett and JJ, that down there.
All right, caller. Thank you. We continue to monitor the situation there. It has gone out there alive. Police has dispersed tear gas. I've had a few people running away.
go back on the front line to bring you much more coverage of what is unfolding here in Kingfield in Dominica. Yeah? That was that is rather my source of comfort at this time. I ran from the Donkey Beach area and I'm now in the comfort of my vehicle. So at least I'm getting some sort of,
relief. All right, I love to. We'll keep monitoring you. Somebody is on the telephone. Are you there, caller? Yes?
But
yes.
As I told you earlier, the police provoking the people. Yeah? But they need warrant to come at our home, but we don't need warrant to come at their home. And I'm sending that message out. Right now, the war has just begun.
All right, caller, thank you very much. On the telephone, 216. Yes, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
I'm in Martinique, and I haven't seen not one tear gas. It's all what are happening. I see fellas coming all in police space. Things happening, I can tell you, we are there, close to where I live in. Carrefour, people at Martinique. I go all around the place and see what fellas doing. Doing police, and police don't do nothing to them people. Only they come and hit them police alone. Something can happen to them. How come Dominican can make police and take gas on them like that? Dominican have to come out and let that nonsense stop. Since people come and I'm protest, see how many big trucks I said go down for the post there. I see in my window and watch that. No police to stop, no take gas, trucks upon trucks. And that you know what that make them do? That make them take out price and things there. That's why then fellas stop, Then fellas starting all in the night, fellas with scooter, all things, and they just coming and burn places, burn transport, do things there. Police do nothing and come and take gun and shoot people. Anyway, it's Dominicans there.
It's Dominicans. This caller from Martinique. On the telephone, good afternoon to you. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good day.
Good day to you, sir.
What I'm saying is that all now they are down there bursting police and tear gas down and people, and there's a preschool right there. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm hearing that from some workers there in the Clare Harbor area. They're also being affected. They're there doing the job, and they've been affected. They've been smoked in the Clare Harbor area as well. Hello, Smoked Out. Hi.
But
yes.
A lot of shit going on. There is a daycare right in the area that man take gas in.
I heard that too, yes.
Yeah, the man, boy, I tell you, Dominicans this time we stand up. Because the man helping Sky to fuck up Dominica more. You check there? He's crippled Dominica. You check? Them man know it. Them fool as I need that gas. They suffering, They suffering too. You check? But they have to abide under the command of their chief. You understand? So, I mean, for me, more Dominicans should come out. There was no trouble. No trouble for it to be sending tear gas. Peaceful protest, people just park there and they're talking. You sending tear gas. But the truck is still there. So the truck has to leave tear gas. Leave the truck there. And we'll scatter. But we'll be back. We ain't going nowhere.
All right, caller, thank you very much. 219, some sense has to prevail at this point in time. As I said, police have to be very cautious there. You need some training in conflict resolution. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes.
Mr. Peltier.
How are you, sir?
Good. I am trying to understand the logic there. The roads are blocked. Both bridges are blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing cannot come into town and nothing cannot go out of town. The people have nothing. The people have nothing to do with the roads are blocked with the vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So tear gassing the people does not make any sense. I'm trying to figure out the logic. Why do you tear gas the people when the people themselves are running, but the road is still blocked? So the people are not the problem. The people are not the problem. So I mean the police should be at least, common sense. I mean, where's the wisdom of the policemen? To understand the people have nothing to do with what's happening. The people are looking for their rights. They are now negotiating. So wait until, you get something saying, okay, well, the truck, we have settled something. The truckers are coming down to get the truck out of the way. I mean, that's the way to go about it. But tear gassing the people, I don't see the common sense in it. You are just, as you said, aggravating the people. You're affecting people and children and everybody else. Yeah, I mean, but Jay, where's the common sense? Where's the wisdom in the whole thing?
Well, Dominicans continue to stand there. At this time, 2:20, from what I gather, they are still standing. And going back to the situation, hello, I suspect it may get worse before it gets better. Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is that no, them people protesting peacefully. Why do they have to burst tear gas behind them? And all the time, those people, see like the Wednesday workers, they was protesting, right? They was protesting peacefully, same thing they do, they burst tear gas behind them for nothing. I don't want it just getting non-violent, but they are getting violent. They just protesting peacefully. Why does the police have to do that?
A point as well, caller, but we're going to see if we can get more calls coming in. Thank you. As I told you, one of the patriots have been standing since morning. I saw you a few hours ago. Hillary Schilling-Further, are you right there in the situation, or are you monitoring from a distance?
Mr. Pelte, I was right on the scene when a few stupid police officers, I think, led by maybe Blanc, I think Delvin Blanc, maybe the one leading the squad that is sending the tear gas man. I understand it is again expired tear gas. Not, I cannot understand for the life of me. Why would any police service with senior officers on the ground, superintendent of police, assistant chief of police, deputy chief of police, police officers of all ranks, why on earth would they send tear gas? The people are not causing any trouble. The place is calm. The place is blocked. And they're dealing with the situation at hand, and trying to find a resolution for the truckers so that they can survive. But the police come from nowhere. We had JJ read up declare proclamation, and tear gas started hitting the people. Full fire, the saddest thing, anytime police officers with brain, anytime it's not a bunch of jackasses and they're going to send tear gas, they would study the environment and show what is around. But there's a daycare right on the highway there. And that daycare gets more than 5 tear gas. Children on that attack, by Roosevelt Scarlett and his team of bandit police officers, That everything starts with the head and it ends with the head. I don't understand how on earth, when they did it in Salisbury. But it's good in a sense, that the people of Kenfield who have been supporting Labour. It is not a political issue. We'll see what the Salisbury people suffered. Because right in their homes, you can see the tear gas right inside the housing area, Not even where they have people. So these guys have no training. They're just real stupid idiots that they just pick up on the streets and make them police.
Are you still there? Are you still there? Yes? I'm sorry, may have lost you, Hillary. We'll try to call you back sometime sometime later. Okay, so stick around. We'll try to call you a little later. The deputy political leader of the United Workers' Party, Ronald Charles, is on the scene at this point in time. Ronald Charles, what can you report based on what you've seen?
Well, Matt, I have to start from somewhere. It is very disturbing for me because, earlier today, I believe, was distributing some water to some people that needed some water and so forth. And all of a sudden, I saw a massive crowd just running in a southerly direction across the bridge in the Kingsfield area. I was totally shocked because I did not see any aggravation for that. It is concerning to me because while I am around there, because as you know, this morning I dealt with my client who was taken out of his truck this morning. He was arrested, placed into the cells, and then was released on self-bail. I came there on the scene, just to see what was going on. And to my surprise, there's some serious tear gas going on. But as I said, what is very disturbing to me is the elderly people that I'm seeing, the school children that was just coming out from school. And I don't know if the police officers are using just basic common sense. If you have young people and elderly people are crossing the streets to go in and do their daily, to go in wherever they have to go, you don't use that time to do those things. And the people are not, the people were not doing any aggravation. People was not burning buildings or burning the road or doing anything like that. And to come out and have these people just running, people are running all over the place. As we speak, I'm sitting in my vehicle, basically in the auto trade compound, and I basically can't go yet because I have to wonder what do I do at this stage. Persons are all over the place. This sense of lack of vision from the people who are in authority, especially the leaders of the police station, the police headquarters, the leaders of government. If you have an issue like that and you have not yet seen not one government official coming to address the people or speaking to the people, it is concerning to me. Because this is a clear indication that those who govern, the government just not interested in the local people issues. The truckers are saying that they do not have work. They are unemployed. Things are hard. We're talking about the issue of having so much big projects going on, but yet still the grassroots man cannot get a job, cannot be employed, cannot use his truck to feed his children. And this is the result of it. This is the result of people standing up for equal rights and justice. This is the result of people having enough. They are saturated with issues in Dominica, and it's across the board, not just the truckers. You're talking about the electoral reform. We have issues surrounding all those things. And rather, those in authority using that opportunity to address the issues, the police officers, they must have been given certain instructions to be able to do what is happening this afternoon. If we have a loss of life or something like that, this is not good. People have a right to stand up and say what is affecting them. As long as they're not doing nothing else to disturb others or to destroy buildings, you have to make people speak. And Dominica is becoming a place where people cannot speak. From the time you speak, you are targeted and you're placed in a cell, and then the entire avalanche of the justice system comes down on you. And I'm really disappointed in how this thing is. What do we do as a people? We just keep standing behind the mirror. We just keep staying and making things happen to the people of this country. And we as a people need to stand up for this nonsense. Every time it's a nonsense. Year after year, event after event, the police is using the strategy. It's like they're not going to any educational classes to deal with crowd and people doing peaceful protests and so. This is madness in this country.
Madness. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. It's 2:30, as I said earlier. They need some training in conflict management, conflict resolution.
You are disrupting the public. You are disrupting public law traffic. You are continue. You are the public law. And go to your respective homes. You go on.
That was one of the, of course, I think the Deputy Commissioner of Investigations there, of course, speaking to the people who are protesting. The president of the United Workers' Party has just stepped in. I suspect he wants to add something to the discussion, but let's take another phone call there. Hello, talk to me, yes?
You're referring to the fighter in chief.
449-3095-96 and 97. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt, good afternoon.
Turn to you, yes.
Matt, there's supposed to be a groundbreaking for this airport, right?
Yes, on the 9th or the 10th, I think, one of them.
I hope the people in Wesley whose lands were taken away know what they have to do on that day. And I hope the truckers know what they have to do on that day because they can't get work in Wesley if they don't get resolution. On another note, did I hear you say a police officer complained that his child did not go to school today?
I heard one of the police officers actually there, one of the police actually that's called in for duty. He said he's very upset that one of his child did not attend school today. I heard him.
Well, look what happening to children who went to school today. And look how many men died in police custody and how much children out there without a father because of police action and police activity. There's lots of children without a father because of that. He still have a child that didn't go to school. Enough said.
Enough said there. 449-3095. We'll hear the voice of Mr. Lennox Linton in a few minutes. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt, good afternoon. I'm listening.
You're listening.
Matt, I am so, if I want to say upset, disappointed. I don't even know what word to put it in. I am a mother with children. And let me tell you, when your children were small, as a mother, you would do anything to feed your children. Why, if the people want to get work to take care of their family, they should be tear gas? They're not causing any problem. But you know what? It has to come to the time where we have to realize we are no longer in a democracy. We're living in communist countries. No official is coming to talk to the people and address the matter. But you give it, the policemen did not just go and fire tear gas on their own, Okay? Permission was given for what is going on this afternoon. And it is time for people to stand up. Leave the trucks there. Get all caterpillar, block the damn road and go and flip it on the leave the road block. People have to pay for fall because when it really doesn't just fall on one man's house top, it falls on everybody's house top. And let me tell you something. I pay my own bills and I provide my own food at my home. And whoever listening, I don't give a shit what people say. The policemen are not acting on their own. Authority had given permission for them to go and do the people what they're doing to the people this afternoon. That is not fair if you're looking to feed your family. That's all they're asking for.
All right, caller, thank you very much. And I was there for a few hours, maybe 2 hours. And based on the situation on the ground, my own assessment, if this continues this way, it may get out of hand. But Lennox Linton I suspect he just came to say his piece, because I know he's been monitoring from morning. Mr. Lennox Linton, good afternoon to you. How are you doing, sir?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Peltier.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to the people of Dominica. Matt, today is a very important day in Dominica. A day when some things that are important that we have been struggling with as a nation have come to a head in the protest action taken by the truckers. And what the truckers are asking for is nothing that surfaced overnight. The truckers have been asking for this for years. And what they want to be able to work. I saw banners up this morning on the sides of trucks. We need work.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough means that they have been at this for what they consider now to be too long. It's been years. Somebody drew your attention to the Prime Minister's statement some years ago that the economy was doing so wonderfully well that we were exporting over $200 million every year through Western Union and MoneyGram from foreigners who were employed in Dominica, largely in the construction sector. Construction work in a country that is paid for by Dominica passport money. And that Dominica passport money is going out of the country in hundreds of millions of dollars, employing foreigners for work that Dominicans can do in a number of cases. One of those areas in the area of trucking. Now, you take the example of the airport. Take the example of the airport. As of June, we have already spent over $500 million on the airport. But the money we're spending on the airport that has to do with trucks and movement of material by trucks and so on is going to the Chinese. They've been allowed to bring in their trucks duty-free, bring in their drivers for their trucks and operate their trucks and get money from us, while our own truckers have their trucks parked. Some of them, as they told you this afternoon, unlicensed. They can't put them on the road because they're not making money. And so we came to an intolerable situation where the truckers felt they have begged, they have beseeched, they have asked, they have received promises that have been broken many times. Nothing is happening. So they're on the streets today. Rather than respect their right to protest, for their right, the police are busy escalating the situation. And the arrest of the truck driver this morning and the placement of that truck driver in the cell at police headquarters was an act of aggravation. It was intended to escalate the tensions there. And it is in these circumstances where people are fighting for their right that their government must be looking out for the best interests of the country. You know, in a very sensitive area down there, with all of the gas stations and so on in the surrounding community, with Suki's bulk station there for his gas, you have a number of establishments right there.
Suki's right there.
Yeah, a number of establishments right there where you shouldn't be playing around with things like tear gas. But that's what the police is doing. That's the kind of leadership the police is providing in a situation of a peaceful protest. Nobody can say that any of the people, any of the truckers, any of the people supporting them at the site of the protest were aggressive to the police or were provoking the police in any way. I saw one of the officers with a bullhorn telling people, well, time to go to their homes and so on. And people reacted to that. They said, well, you know, you're little children, you go home, right? So things like that happened. And you expect things like that to happen at the protest site. People are not little children. They're not dummies. They know what they're standing for. And the police ought to understand as well what is it they're standing for. And rather than behave responsibly like people who understand, they're at the site taking stupid instructions from politicians who themselves will not come and provide any assistance at all in de-escalating the situation. They shoot instruction from afar, and they have dumb police officers doing foolishness at the site. and threatening to make this worse than it really should be. And I'm calling on the authorities now. You members of this reset cabinet, do the honorable thing and do what is necessary. From what I've understood, listening to the radio and passing through this morning on my walk, there are two things that the protesters are now interested in. They want to sign the agreement for the promises made to them that they will get work at the airport site, especially in terms of moving the cement and so on from the port at a certain rate. And significantly, their officer, their trucker, their fellow trucker, who was arrested and brought to police station, should be released and brought back to them. Has that happened?
Not from the information I got, no.
So those are not difficult things. The promise about the work at the airport is coming from the Prime Minister. And here you have, this is what really justifies the protest, you know. A Prime Minister sits with truckers this morning, from what I understand, and promises them, well, okay, I will see if I can get some work for you. He's the Prime Minister, you know. He's the man who, from the get-go, his administration, his reset cabinet, the one that was going to fix all things for Dominica, ought to have known that they should be making provisions for Dominican professionals, Dominican truckers, heavy equipment operators, and so on, to be earning some money from the biggest infrastructure project in the history of Dominica that is being paid for by Dominican money, not a loan from an international organization or any friendly country. Dominica's money from the sale of Dominican passports. That is what they're fighting for, the right to earn the country's money, their money, to do things for the country and at the same time take care of their livelihood, pay their bills. What else? How does the Prime Minister come to a situation where he's now begging foreigners to give his people work on projects in Dominica that are paid for by the money belonging to the people of Dominica? For that alone, he should go. And for that alone, we have a totally justifiable protest action by the truckers, which people from all around the country should join. Now is the time. You cannot just stand by and watch your brothers and sisters involved in trucking stand for their right, which is your right as well, and do nothing and say nothing. Especially as they're being brutalized right now by police and tear gas is flying all over the place. The police have a responsibility to de-escalate the situation. And I don't know why it is they do not know in circumstances like that. That is not what you do. Nobody's fighting with you.
And you made a very important point, Lennox. In the area, we have some gas bulks there.
Yeah.
We have Suki's just around the corner. And
you have NP.
And the workers at, some of them called me, the workers at the, I'm trying to get the...
Rubis, NP, Suki. Those three. Then you have the Clare Harbor establishment.
The staff is now being bombarded with tear gas. They can't even operate.
You have the neighboring community there of Canefield on the Flat. You have
school children affected.
You have a preschool in the area. So nobody told the police that they should assess
the
situation where they are, where they're going to be unleashing on irrationally and recklessly unleashing tear gas on peaceful protesters. You know, people are not doing them anything. You know, they're not under attack. They're releasing pressure. This foolishness has gone on for too long. Again, people are standing for their rights, and all that the Roosevelt-Skerrit administration can do is to try to show who is boss. Deliver on the promises that you have made to allow not just truckers, but the people of Dominica generally to be able to work in Dominica, where there's work for them to do that is paid for by their passport money.
Let's take a few phone calls. Hello, on the telephone, yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Peltier. How are you doing, Mr. Peltier?
I'm there.
Mr. Peltier, that guy you are talking to, do he crucify? He's one of them crucify Christ when he come to defend people who just defend malice in the country.
Defend what you're talking about? What do you refer to as malice? The guys are fighting for their rights, so why would you refer to it as malice? No, but you're talking nonsense at this time. 245. Let's take you off on the line. If you're making sense, make sense, but please don't try to aggravate the situation there. Hello, talk to me, yes? 449-3095-96 and 97. Why would you think Mr. Lennox Linton is encouraging malice? Are you there? 449, I hate ignorance. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes?
Matt,
Yes.
I'm asking Lennox if he's going down there in the protest.
Who's that?
Mr. Lincoln, is he coming down?
Well, he was there this morning. What's that?
Matt, I walked through the protest this morning, going this way, coming back the other way. The popular sentiment in the crowd was on the side of the road as the trucks were parked. Lennox Linton, go home. Stay at your home. You don't like to blame you for everything. Go at your home and stay there. This is not for you. All right?
This is not your cause.
But I was there.
Okay.
But I passed through. I saw what was happening.
Okay.
And this is in the area where I live. As a matter of fact, from my house, from my house, I can see
what's going on.
The city area. Okay.
Hello, talk to me on the telephone.
I'm not sure why the caller is asking that, but I hope her question was answered. If not, she can call back.
Hello, yes. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in full support of the truckers. I'm in full support. And I think more people should support them. And it's time for all the villages, the constituencies to do that. Because when I look at a handful of police officers, that goes to show you they are limited. So we got to, where the strategy send them in Dominica, we got to do it simultaneously, bro. Other villages do their thing. Because we have to shut down the country. The people are feeling it, man. It's like the callers done them said, Lofty and the other young lady was giving the one-on-one what's going on. Children coming up from school are being tear gas. The wind is blowing the tear gas all over the place. My brother, I think there's always something got to happen, but this is the time when people see that scary, it has to go by any means. These people are non-violent, and you're doing that to them, they have to go. But I still feel some of them are still hold on to the political party. That's why they say we're only there for this and that. No, you got to stand up for every foreigners eating, and you all in Dominica not eating. Got a can, the Chinese eating all over the place, and you foreigner, you local, you're not eating. Your trucks have to make payments, your house mortgages and your children, and you all can. I hope they stand together from now until. But we need a change in Dominica for Dominica to move forward, bro.
All right, caller, thank you very much. More telephone calls, and I heard a lot of people saying, this is not political or not parties, and so why would the politicians get involved? But it's standing for your right.
No, but I'm not saying anything to you this afternoon, Matt Peltier, which I have not said to the people of Dominica before. This is about the right of Dominicans to have employment in the country where they live, from the resources of the country that have been used to pay for major infrastructure projects. We are not second class. We cannot accept second class status in our own country. And this protest action today brings to a head what the Prime Minister told us, Other people are making hundreds of millions of dollars in the Dominican economy, doing construction and other jobs, while Dominicans are unemployed and underemployed, working poor, and cannot see their way, struggling harder day by day to get by.
On the telephone, yes.
Yes, Matt, I hear.
Uh-huh.
Matt, I just check on my tear gas in my ass.
You take gas. Blue, what's your language on the radio? Go ahead. Yes.
Matt, that's just pure plain wickedness. My people, what is going on, man? People stand up in the road there. People just talking to the truck driver that went to negotiate on his own without letting the other truckers know and telling him what the hell you going to do, how you can do that. And then Antonia, the police woman, JJ, and Corbett, they were instrumental in making the people set that tear gas and then police some pitch that is working immigration before. I don't know his name. His wife is working immigration and she died. He that was instrumental in agitating the people, and one from Louvier, from Ballhead, from Finland, I don't know his grandson name. He that was instrumental in choking the people. But time will tell. Time will tell. Or you just start to see it on the backside. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Blue. She said she was just affected by the tear gas. She was down with the protesters. Hello, yes, talk to me. Yes, I
just wanted to clarify something.
Okay.
As it relates to Mr. Romelo Frampton, the young gentleman that was arrested this morning, I'm the one representing him. And he was released sometime early this afternoon. Well, not this afternoon, but about 1 o'clock. thereabout on self-bail. He is scheduled to appear before the magistrate court tomorrow morning from 9 o'clock in the morning. He was charged with assault against a police officer, Eddie Bellot, while executing his duty contrary to 36(2) of 1039. So my instructions, when I was speaking to him, actually, he was feeling very ill. So I instructed him after his release to go to the doctors, and he is presently seeking and trying to get some medical care because he complained of blows to his face, his jaw, his pants was torn up, etc., etc. But we will deal with that as it is. It's going to be before the court, so we'll take it from there. But this is the situation just for clarity.
So he's out on self-bail, yes?
Yes, he's out on self-bail. I have the necessary documents in my hand. And I do know that after I spoke to him, he was on his way to the hospital. His family was taking him to the hospital as it was difficult for him to drive himself.
All right, well, we're happy to get that information. Thank you, Mr. Ronald Charles. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes?
Matt,
Yes.
those talks that they were supposedly having with some government officials and the truckers, is it still going on?
Well, I don't know if you have information that they are, Lennox, still meeting?
Those talks took place this morning, and there was an undertaking, as I understand it, from the Prime Minister about work for the truckers, which the truckers wanted to see in writing.
Black and white.
I don't know whether they have gotten it in writing yet, but it is one of the two matters that they were insisting needed to happen.
Two conditions.
Before, one of them, they signed agreement for work, and the other one, the release of the trucker who was arrested. And by the way, he's alleged to have beaten a police officer, but he was pulled out of the vehicle he was in, and assaulted by the police. But now the police claim that he's the one who did the assault. Matt, enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
Take care, my brother. Take care.
Dominicans, stay peaceful.
Somebody wants to follow up. Go ahead.
So, Matt, he was released like they requested. He's on self-bail, and now he has to go and seek medical attention. What is the truckers? We would want to know what is the truckers' stand on that. Plus, if they're in negotiations, why the tear gas? That should have been one of the things, not to use violence against the truckers, but it was done. Tear gas was used. How could that be?
Common sense.
No, but all very valid observations.
Of course.
Very valid observations, especially having to do with the charge against the trucker. The demand of the truckers this morning and the people at the process site was that he must be returned to them, released and returned to them. They charged him, and they're having him appear in the magistrate's court tomorrow morning, meaning he's in the legal system now as an accused criminal. That was not the intention of the truckers. And it will be interesting to see. That's why I'm saying the police are unnecessarily escalating the situation rather than seeking to resolve it in a peaceful way. God bless you, Matt.
God bless you. Thank you for coming. Hello, on the telephone. Are you there, caller? Yes? Mm-hmm.
Matt?
Yes, I'm here.
What is upsetting to me, Matt?
What?
You see that place they call Jeffrey James, Matt? Matt, remember my sister Marion that you gave a sterling tribute when she passed some years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Well, while I was staying by her, Matt, this man, JJ, would come by my sister home to speak with me. I'm not telling you about reported speech, what people tell people. And his whole subject was discussion was Dominicans need to get rid of Skerrit because he hates Skerrit so much. JJ would do anything. JJ, Jeffrey, Police James, would do anything to hurt Skerrit because he just wanted to get rid of Skerrit. He couldn't stand a bone in Skerrit. That is why it's so surprising to me to see the same JJ who once hated Skerrit so much that he could kill Skerrit is the one right now destroying people for Skerrit, for lying, thieving Skerrit, JJ, Jeffrey James. A man who would come and talk to me about how we could have to get rid of Skerrit, what we must do to get rid of Skerrit, and all of that. Giving me all kinds of advice as to how we must get rid of Skerrit, JJ, Jeffrey James,
Jeffrey Deck, incompetent, cannot speak English, James, is the one man right now killing people for scary, the same scary that he wanted to kill some years ago.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. I'm hoping that Mr. JJ himself will have a chance to defend himself, given the accusations you've made. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Let's continue. We have 5 more minutes. Before that, we'll have to take a break. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Yes, Matt. Matt, what Brian's saying there is true. When JJ meet me, JJ should talk to me like we have to stand up for our rights because what is going on there, but because Mr. is still like scary. And today, he's one. What Brian saying there is true. I can attest to that. He used to do that. When he meet us, who does he know that supporting workers? He used to make us know how labor, what Scary doing there. Scary should be out. Scary should be this. Scary should be that. Today, people like him instigating other police to give people tear gas for no reason. My people quiet there, you know, people, yeah. The thing across the road, people, them men stand up there. Only the man that went to negotiate with the government. People were telling him how you can do a thing so on your own when the others should be with you. They want to know what you get there in black and white. He had the paper in his hand, and then police was securing him like is he that they're working for. It's nonsense. You go and do a thing. People with you, we fighting a cause, and you go and do a thing in secret. It's nonsense.
All right, Blue Blue, thank you very much. Somebody says, Matt, from a good source, huh? The desperation by the police is real because they're calling officers into work and officers are not responding. Some are not answering their phone. So the police, I guess, protesting in their own way. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there? Yes? Caller. You're not responding. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes. We don't have too much time.
Matt,
Yes, Popel.
what transpired there this morning or this afternoon there could be avoided, Matt. People are standing peacefully for their rights. Dominica is a democratic country. And the truck drivers saying that they're not getting jobs. Foreigners are getting all the jobs. They have family. They have to put food on the table. Hello?
I'm right here, Copel, go ahead.
They have to put food on the table. They have their children to go to school. What hurts me the most, Matt, is when I see school children coming from school because the bus put them down and the craft are arresting these by HHV Church in Kenfield. And then as soon as they reach that area, you see school children running, parents have to be running, trying to hold the train. Tear gas left, right, and center. There's a daycare in Kenfield, there is little children, tear gas. There is an elderly home in Kenfield, tear gas, call center, tear gas. That does not call for Matt.
All right, Copel, thank you. 2:58 is the afternoon time. We'll be wrapping it up in a minute and going to flow, Dominica. But the situation, I'll be back there. I'll try to go back there for a few minutes to monitor the situation. Hello on the telephone. Are you there?
Matt,
Yes.
I have stand by Andy Jolly.
Yes.
Statement. Okay? So this is what we have to do. Let's listen to Jolly and then move forward with that. Because otherwise we'll go nowhere, brother.
All right.
And drugs and evil in the country right now. We will change the whole system. Much on 10.
All right, caller. Again. Dominica. This is it. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back to join Flo, Dominica. Stick around.
Something good. Something good. Fantastic news from Eaststar Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just received world-class Cleo brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you.
Something good. Something good.
Attention homeowners, contractors, tradesmen, and all. Here's great news from Eaststar Trading Limited. Just received a wide range of German premium quality power tools, vacuum cleaners, cement mixers, power wash machines, and more. And grass cutters at only $595. Visit our showroom opposite of the supermarket in the bayfront for world-class Ronix power tools, wipers, power car wash, spray guns, and many more items. All 220 volts to 50 hertz and all at affordable prices. Eaststar Trading Limited, making a difference for you.
But it's what? Sign me up, fight up for this one. Sign me up, fight up for this one. Sign me up, fight up for it. Boss lady.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, here's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
You need a partner that goes above and beyond. Choose the path of resilience and certainty with C&W Business. Through disaster recovery as a strategy solution, C&W Business will safeguard your critical data, maintain seamless communication channels, and help you bounce back faster than ever before. Visit our website, cwcbusiness.com/myopenbusiness to learn more. Remember, a safe business is an open business.
Rosso, you are now fiber ready. Enjoy faster speeds and bigger savings on Dominica's most reliable network. Sign up now or upgrade to Flow Fiber Internet package and get 1 month free internet service. Add a postpaid mobile to your package and save 50% off your mobile bill every month. Plus, get a smartphone absolutely free. Rosso, are you ready for the Flow Fiber Fast Internet experience? To feel the speed, visit the Flow flagship store or call 440-3569 for more information.
It is 3 minutes after the hour of 3 o'clock, and we take you across to our broadcast team live at Canefield. Good afternoon to you guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Kinara. I'm joined here by Vanessa, who will give us a live report.
it was green, so high and untamed. It was Sunday, a lovely day, and blue as the sea and sky. We'll name this new land Dominica. After all was day, he cried. Non è bella, non è quattro, non è gente, ma cosa si può? Me ne come tu risole, tu me ne pilacia. Per capite io può darmi qua tu. Capite io può darmi qua tu. At first parents were not friendly, they chased strangers away. For a long time this land was theirs, for no one else wanted to stay. But now today we can be free, and the land belongs to all. We'll make all land a happy tree, land all will be welcome to all. Non è gente ma cosa si può, me ne come tu risule, tu me ne pilacia. Mi capite io può darmi qua tu. Capite io può darmi qua tu. When the British heard of this place, they came to settle him. They brought Africans to us all. The Caribs were to stay with him. French people got to know the land, so they came with a mind and wit. To the British one land, the French countries held with us. Non è bella, non è quattro, non è gente, non è sempre quattro. E le come tu risule, come le pilacia. E pakite io può darmi qua tu. Pakite io può darmi qua tu. Yes, after you we live on in the sun, the wind and rain, French, Caribbean, African, British. We are unique, oh yes, my friend. Now we are on our own at last. The one is to push us from. We are going to bring our attention for children are bright and strong. Non è bella, non è quadri, non è gente qua cosa si può. E le come tu risule, come ne pilacia. E capite io può darmi qua tu. Capite io può darmi qua tu. Non è bella, non è quadri, non è gente qua cosa si può. E le come tu risule, come ne pilacia. E capite io può darmi qua tu. 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 Capite io può Oh, Dominica, the land of beauty, the land of verdure and glorious sunshine. Oh, hills and rivers are filled with plenty by those who stay here, even for a while. So great and beautiful, as you sing of your heart, this is a room. I need you. Of the mountains, valleys, rivers, flowers. Oh yes, it is so to so beautiful. They say of your heart, this is a room.
reassure you when you're so low. You say, oh yes, sir, that's coming on. You're so bad, so pretty and beautiful. As we sing of your heart, this is a room. Oh yeah, it's so good. Oh yeah, it's so good. Oh yeah, it's so good. Tipi qui capel we me dombi Colo de qui avesanana Tutti ti wangu mangu Ile quality garçon Qui ga tué Vegas Sadai Se bite salaka Paka jamais Tipi te lo nous les baby Monte pa nous toutes ces bagailles Sala pour plaisir kono Et un chen likosa Se piti pite ki kapel we me doni So lai biata toi chilani Si pe ka chante a asie E ka son ka poye wash E yesi kiye Se pite sala ka pa jamais mo Ti pite lo tous les bébés Monte manu tout se bagay sala pou besikot E anu chen likosa Se piti pite qui capel me doni Le qua poca e le lanti Si we campoye tapu Ato yo se pon la tache yo e pi buzai Se pite sa la capa jamais mo Ti pite la tu le bebi Monte mano se bagay sa la pu pensikono E anu chen likosa Se piti pite ki kapel we me dombi Don blanca leche be maniku Le la lika kiriasien E yo ka le la Pou hache puisson Sada Se pite sa la kapa ka jamais mo Ti pite la pou le bebi Monte mano tout se bagay sa la pou plezi kon E anu chen likosa Se piti pite ki kapel we me doni Zanfan ka le chou izika Moun ka ti we tim le swen E tout moun ka pou imas Chishoupe Se pite sa la kapa ka jamais mo Ti pite lo pou le bebi Monte mano tout se bagay sa la pou plezi kon E anu chen likosa E anu chen likosa Oh, Eliseo When we Pokut la mwen ba mwen, manchou la mwen ba mwen kalido. Mwen piti go andipe, depi ni mwen sa, ougi tape.
Cents pour la ligne, en parler dans la cépité. Espérez, la pression est en tapé. Oh, deeply smiling, of the boys are going. Oh, pearly ringlets of their eyes are going. Each time she passes, you can hear them whisper. Sure, she's a jewel that my heart is after. Oh, walks a sway makes my heart much lighter. Oh, eyes so gleaming makes my heart much faster. Oh, how I wish she'd watch me a bit longer. I'd love to get her to be up on my shoulder. Happy that makes she wears a ticket with the Prince of Princess and Senorita. She's simply charming, absolutely charming. What a thing she's got, she feels like a straight on the street. Up in the mixer, no more of longing, no more of pleading. If she would only give me up for helping, I know she wonders, like the words up yonder. All around the smiling, we sort of nature's wonder. I think the mix of I live by a getting more. I'm working on it. She's a little better. Just beauty, don't be a show. Legend, I didn't trust. Baby, such a it's all on the show. We don't think so. It's more.
Messi monte Bania Yankee Kupesa
Bania Yankee Kupesa
Bania Yankee Kupesa
Bania Yankee Kupesa
Rami